It's wolf poop. Wolf poop. So these are wolf tracks. They're walking like the direction I'm facing. He went down that way. And those are recent because of it rained like tons and tons and tons this week, like torrential downpours for like, you know, and then a couple weeks ago it rained for like that for like a week and a half straight, like every day. So they would have been washed out. Those are old, so those are fresh. Yeah, I got more fresh wolf tracks here. See, there you go. There's one there. It's pretty good size. And if it's just one, there's nothing really to worry about. They're pretty scared of people. But if the whole pack's in an area, you don't want to really be walking your dog through there. But yeah, so I'm gonna find the bones, and I was thinking of maybe trying to do, it's definitely not something that I'm an expert on, but trying to make some bone needles and some stuff like that out of the bones. I'm gonna try it. So I've got some small wolf poop here, and my dog was smelling this whole area very intently. So that's recent pee from a wolf. And my dog's a little more cautious now, but I'm pretty sure the wolf's not in here right now. But yeah, that's recent. This is one of the bones I'm talking about. I'll let him have that, but that's one of the bones they're talking about. And I think I have it in another video, but all this discoloration, that was all blood. So there's a whole blood trail that comes through here. And ends up over here where the kill is. So this is part of a moose. This was the spine, obviously. And this was some sort of a joint. Look at how much of the marrow they got out of that. They got almost all the marrow. They picked it clean. Here's the jawbone of the moose. Huge jawbones, like the camera might not do it justice. That's a really big jaw. And these would be shoulders, I'm pretty sure. Shoulders or pelvis or something like that. In here, there's another one there. I can't reach it. So I'm gonna try and find a bone that I can work with. I was kind of eyeing up this guy right here. He's still got a lot of sinew and stuff on him. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. So these are, sorry, my dog wants these bones here, but these are bones that from a wolf kill. Pack of wolves killed something, and they killed a moose, and my dog found these bones in the kill and all that, or like we did together. And so I'm just going to try and make a couple things out of them. I have a couple ideas. I'm not 100% sure exactly what we're gonna get out of everything, but one thing I thought is, we've got this is the jawbone of a moose, And I can't pick it up because it makes my dog interested in it. But I don't know if you've ever read the Bible. There's a story in there about Samson, and basically Israel's like basically they're slaves to this other country, and this guy Samson, they keep going after him, and he ends up killing like a whole bunch of them with the jawbone of an ox. He's like really strong, and it kind of gave me an idea to try and make a tomahawk out of this jawbone. That story did. So I've never tried this before. I don't really think it's something that historically people did all the time, but I don't know if it would be strong enough to, you know, chop softwood down or anything like that. Leroy. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm sure that at some point in history somebody did this before. You know, this because we don't have records of it doesn't mean I'm sure that somebody's tried this before back in the day. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. The teeth here are super cool. They're not gonna stay in there. They're gonna come out, which is gonna lose some of the look. I thought about maybe trying to craft this into so it kind of looks like a tomahawk, and then bleach it, and then bleach the teeth, and maybe glue them back in with epoxy or something like that. But we don't know. We'll find out what's gonna happen. That's good enough for me. So I edited out like a lot of the grinding here, but so basically if you can look down this, there's like an angle to it. Leroy, don't eat it. And so this one, I smoothed this side out quite a bit, and now I kind of want to straighten that out. I'm trying to hold it here. So I'm trying to straighten this out. So like this bottom here, file that down so that it's a straighter bit. And then I might shape it a little bit. And I'm gonna try and put a Scandi edge on this, like a straight edge. Convex would probably be good too, but this is my first attempt at this, and I feel like convex might be a little bit much. So I'm gonna try like a Scandi end here, and then I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm thinking of maybe trying to make a handle, like glue on a handle with I think pine resin might work, or maybe like fish glue or something, and leather. So you have like a leather handle on it, and kind of a tomahawk sort of thing. Hey guys, so I don't know if you can tell any difference from the other video, but it's a lot straighter now. Like the bit is a lot straighter, and I'm gonna square that end up a little bit so it's square, and then I'm gonna try and put a an edge on that. I won't get everything done in this video. This is gonna be a couple parts. I'm gonna try and rough it out today, and then the next step would be finding a way to epoxy these teeth in there. Even if I use paint, I could try and use like some sort of natural glue that would get in there and hold those in there, and to put a handle on it. So those are going to be, you know, part 2 and 3, or part 2. But yeah, right now I'm just going to finish roughing this out and then put an edge on it. This wouldn't, I don't see this being strong enough. Like a stone, you know, a stone hatchet would probably be better. I don't see this being strong enough to do too much with wood, because it's just gonna break. But I could see this being like a weapon back in the day, like some sort of a, you know what I mean? Okay, so I don't know if you can really see it very well on the camera, but so I caught an edge on it, a rough edge. It's actually, it takes kind of a nice edge, like for a piece of bone. One thing I didn't think of is pretty much a Scandivex edge, because I was kind of going for like a Scandi type, you know, straight bit edge, and because you can't find a perfectly flat rock out here, you got the Scandivex, right? So that's fine. I'm down with that. And it does take a nice edge. It's apexed, and like you got an edge down the middle. It's slightly to the left because I did that on purpose. I don't know if it's the right decision or not, but there's a lot more meat on this side than there is on this side, because I've got this here, right? So I put the bit just slightly to like the center of the edge, slightly to the left. I don't know if that's going to affect anything or not, but I think it's just going to make it a little bit tougher. And then I'm going to try and find a really flat stone. If I can't find one, I might have to like rub a stone, you know, 2 semi-flat stones together until I get a really flat one, and then kind of clean that edge up and make it like, you know, exactly the way you want it, and sharpen all that. But this is kind of like a roughed out. The handle down here was sharp. It's smoother now. I could put leather on it and it would be kind of a nice handle. And it's a little bit more, the end of it isn't on a lean like it was before. It's more like vertical. There might be a slight lean there that I need to clean up a little bit, but it's getting better. The end is square here instead of being all jagged and kind of like that. It's a little bit square. And yeah, so nothing too fancy, but kind of cool. The top here of this is really sharp, where it's like it actually got kind of a nice edge on it. It's really sharp. Down here it needs a little bit of work, but yeah, roughed out. It's kind of cool. Probably gonna bleach it and then try and do a handle and get these epoxied in there somehow. I'm gonna try and not use man-made epoxy. I'm gonna try and use something, you know, that you like fish glue, or like fish and hide glue, or pine pitch or something like that.
But yeah, kind of cool. Nothing too, you know, just a new experience for me experimenting. And so those wolves, I put out trail cameras and some meat, and like scrap meat in front of them, hoping maybe I get some trail cam videos. I didn't get them. They don't stay in one area very long. And but I got some vultures and other animals coming, and it's kind of cool. So I'll put the trail cam videos up so you guys can see them.